Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah we winning by a landslide.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys not only reintroducing myself for those of you who's new and have not checked out my really old video from now almost 4 years ago when I started on this channel. So February 2nd of 2024 will be 4 years on this platform, YouTube. So right at 3 years and some change, I've been on this platform, okay, creating videos for you guys. So I'm gonna link that really old video in the description box below for you guys to check that out of what this channel is about. All right, but if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, Ciao, Guten, Aloha, Hola, Konnichiwa, Wagwan, Sambanani, Salon, Bonjour, Charve. If you are returning, you guys know what to do. Go get you a quick snack, something to drink, grab your notebook. If you think you need it, you might need it actually, because I'm gonna give you something else, not only reintroducing myself, and thank you guys for being my 5K subscribers, but we're going to talk about some other stuff as well. So without further adu, to keep this short, sweet, to the point, give you all the deets and the news that you can use, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. First of all, I want to say thank you, 5K subscribers. I know it's over that, but the 5K hit on Christmas Eve. You guys know I had to say that like fast, quick, and in a hurry. I woke up to Christmas Eve with an email that said, Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, you have reached 5K on the platform. I was like, what? If that wasn't like a Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, like celebration, I was just like, wait, what? I was not expecting it for sure. My goal for myself has been to try to reach 1,000 subscribers every anniversary. What that means is for every year I'm on the platform, I wanted to hit or reach, when I say reach, you know, inspire 1,000 individuals that's inspired by the content that I create. So to pretty much be ahead of where I wanted to be is fabulous, you guys. Fabulous. I don't take anything for granted. I just basically, I'm here, like I've said before. Let me say this. I am here for other people. I am not here for myself, okay? If I was here for myself, I would not be sharing anything. I am put here to not only help, not only to inspire, but to serve other people. That's why I work in a line of what we like to call customer service. And I've been doing that all my life, helping others, okay? So I am here for other people. If you don't believe that, hey, what can I say? But I'm not going to make you believe something that you don't believe, but I am. I am truly here to help serve and inspire other people. And I hope that, you know, you guys have seen me do that through this space in the last 3+ years. All right. Now, so I want to say thank you to my very first subscribers, which I'm going to say my very first subscriber was my sister, okay? All the way to my most current subscriber, 5,000 plus. I want to thank each and every one of you. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit about how this channel started. I'm going to thank my husband because I'm going to say way back in 2000 and I think it was 2017, I went to Mimi G's 6th annual sewing conference. Maybe it was 16 or 17. The last one, I think it was 2017. I went to her conference, and the first thing I did was I created Facebook groups. And in this Facebook group, it was basically kind of like, hey, you guys, because everyone's like, hey, you always share what you're sewing, but you don't show how you do it. So Facebook back then would only let you create like 4-minute clips. And I got tired of like 4-minute clips, and you have like so many of them and you can only post it so many times or whatever. So my husband in 2020, at the very top of 2020, I think we actually started talking about it in 2019. He said, Rochelle, you need to jump on YouTube. I think you will be great as a teacher. It's not like you haven't taught anything or whatever. You'll be inspiring to others. You need to use your gift because I think you will be fabulous. Like, this man has been my supporter since day one. All right. And he continuously support with all the machines he has purchased back here. He purchased sewing supplies for me. He purchased tables that you see me filming on, cutting on. He has been day one supporter of this channel, of everything that I'm doing in the sewing community. All right. So thank the hub, thank baby girl who also helps with, you know, photos and thumbnails and everything. So I do have a dynamic in my family that helps and support me as well. All right. But back to what I was saying, that he thought he seen something in me and was like, hey, create the channel. And that's how it came about in 2020. Now, I actually started this channel on Super Bowl Sunday, February 2nd, 2020. And my first video was a home wreck. I was so nervous in the video because I know it's kind of hard for you guys to believe it, but I used to be a girl who was shy to talk in front of cameras and in front of people or anything. I'm not person that be sitting in the corner like, I'm not finna talk to people I don't know. But now that I'm in a career where I have to talk to people I don't know, it's just like second nature. I will literally go somewhere and be like, good morning. Good morning, how are you? In the grocery store, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, or I'm sorry, you know, you need help with that. That's just the person I am now compared to 4 years ago. Okay. So it's just completely, you know, changed the atmosphere of what I do. And I want to say my previous job that I was in South Carolina, I was a budget analyst and a commercial sponsorship coordinator for the government. And I supported all the different bases in Southwest Asia. That's what I did. And I was there for 12 years after getting out the military. And it requires you to be in front of individuals talking and everything. So that kind of like got me out of my shell of not wanting to talk in front of people. So now it's just like second nature, meetings and all that stuff. You know, now it's just, it is what it is. All right. So I don't have any problem starting a conversation. All right. All right, so that's that. Fast forward into now, I have created so many series. I have collaborated with so many YouTubers, so many Instagrammers. I try to support as many small businesses as possible, which will lead me into basically the 5 W's. So the 5 W's is who, what, when, where, why of Rochelle.Handmade.Designs. So let's talk about who. Who is this channel for? I have kind of already mentioned that. It's for you, the viewers, of me supporting you guys as well. And basically being my authentic self here on Rochelle.Handmade.Designs. So any and everything that I share on this channel is me actually giving you guys my honest opinion. Now, my views are not to definitely kind of like backlash anybody, but it's to basically critique in a way that is not detrimental to anyone. Okay. So if I basically say like, Joanne's, I need you to do better with these patterns because your ad is saying that this is, you know, the sell and it's really not, it's not to go after Joanne's. It's basically to say, hey, Joanne, this has been an ongoing repeated process. Can we do something to fix it? Or what can you do for us sewers, crafters alike to definitely meet the demand of what we want, right? So it's not necessarily to go after them like, hey, Joanne, you not doing what you need to be doing. No, it's not nothing like that, all right? So it's honest critiques, but moving into 2024, I want to make sure that whatever I put on this channel is my authentic self, but also have a more subtle way of, you know, going about what I do. All right. What you will find on this channel. So what you will find on, this is the W of what you will find on this channel is sew along, pattern reviews, fabric haul, pattern hauls. One thing that I started last year is wardrobe builders. You guys tend to love those or whatnot. So I will be doing wardrobe builders of how you can put together a wardrobe and a fashionable one, no matter what your age is. Okay. So that's what you will find on the channel. Also, you will also find a little bit about life. Now, you guys know I'm a little private when it comes to life. So I do not share a lot on children's stuff. I don't share a lot on what I have made for Hub, but I normally don't make nothing for Hub. Let's just be real. But I normally don't share a lot of kids projects that I have done on this channel. I try to keep it more adult and adult based. But I will probably share a little bit more of things I have done behind the scenes with children and stuff like that. All right. Let's get into the third W, which is when. When will you find my content? So most of the time I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, okay? Now, I used to post in the morning at 10 a.m. The only day that I will still continue to kind of post at 10 a.m. in the morning are on Sundays, okay? Now, sometimes, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, because of what I do now, that I have been at my current job for a little over a year, because I have meetings in the morning, I like to be in the chat during the premiere. So I have missed 2 of those due to a meeting that ran over, to the point where I was like, I can't continuously miss my premieres. People want to chat and stuff like that. And I felt a little bad about it. And some of these meetings I can't control. So I feel like that it's best for me to post in the afternoon, 6, 7 o'clock. I think for me, because I get off of work at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, it's best for me to post at 7, because I have already gotten my family together with food and everything. So you could pretty much find me Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Sundays, give or take, depending on what the video is, 10 a.m. or 7 p.m. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. or 6 p.m. Now, it'll be an hour earlier on Sundays because I like to eat, okay? Okay, but just definitely watch out for those notifications as well, all right? The 5th W is where you can find me. Of course, you can find me here on YouTube at Rochelle.Handmade.Designs. Instagram, same name, Rochelle.Handmade.Designs. And I am also on TikTok, and I'm going to start working on TikTok as well, getting some things done on TikTok. Now, you guys know I do full content, right? Full video content, I think is what it's called. I really don't do many shorts, but we gonna change that here in a minute, and I'll tell you about that here. Also, I'm definitely trying to grow my TikTok network as well. So I'll tell you about that here in a second. All right. Now, I also have 4 great Facebook groups. So I also have 4 Facebook groups. I'll go ahead. They're all linked down below if you are interested. I am also starting to be more active in Facebook groups starting in 2024. Reason being is because after a hiatus of like 9 months, I left everyone high and dry and just basically focus on both Instagram and YouTube. And it's not to say like Facebook is not great, but I noticed one thing about Facebook is like, I literally don't use Facebook a lot outside of connecting to my group, as well as my page, Rochelle.Handmade.Designs on Facebook, as well as like on my personal life side, my family. Outside of that, I don't use Facebook for nothing, right? So I kind of like took a hiatus from Facebook for, I want to say roughly about 9 months, but I felt like my Facebook groups probably need me to come back. So I'm going to be back on Facebook groups. All right. So those are the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. All right. So let's move into the last thing I want to talk about is the 24 by 24. Okay. So in my last video, I talked about my hashtag Make 9 2024. And I actually am turning that into Make 24 in 24. I talked about the outside board being 8 block, must do it 3 times. If for some reason I don't want to do 2 jumpsuits, I can use the free space and I have to create, you know, a 2-piece set. We talked about all of those things in my last video. All right. So these 24 tasks in 2024 will hold me accountable. So let me ask you this. If you can make a list of 24 things you want to accomplish in 2024, what will it be? Go get a sheet of paper. I want you to make your own list and find somebody in the YouTube space, Instagram space, TikTok space, whichever space you are on the most, to hold you accountable for your 24 tasks, okay? So you can even pick 24 different people. So say for instance, I'm just throwing out some names. Say for instance that I want, let's just say, I'm gonna call on my sister. I'm not gonna put her handle up, but I'm going to say Mimi. And the reason why I'm calling her Mimi is her nickname instead of her regular name, because I don't know if she really want me to shout her out right now. But Mimi, now I'm not talking about Mimi G. Her name is Mimi P, right? All right, so Mimi. So say, for instance, I wanted my sister to literally hold me accountable for purchasing 24 PDF patterns, all right? So every time that I purchase one, I will update it, letting you guys know. She will hold me accountable for it. So by the end of the year, I'll have 24 PDF patterns. That's just an example. But let's go ahead and get into the 24 tasks that I have for myself in 2024. And you may want to look at some of these as well, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm gonna run through these quick to keep this video short. But one of the things I want to do is I want to study Spanish for 24 minutes, 2 to 4 times a week. What that looks like is I want to do it during the actual week instead of the weekend. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be studying. Now, if you guys don't know, I have been studying Spanish before. I took a break and came back to it. My daughter, she's in Spanish at the high school level, and she's not even in high school, okay? She's in her, I want to say this is her 3rd year in Spanish at the high school level, and she's only an 8th grader. Now, will she be taking Spanish again when she gets in high school? I don't know. I don't even know what she wants to do, if she wants to do that. But I did that simply because in South Carolina, it wasn't a big, influence on Spanish there. Yes, I worked with individuals who spoke Spanish, but I felt like moving to Florida, it is a need to know Spanish for different reasons, whether you're dealing with Dominicans or Puerto Ricans or Mexicans or Venezuelans. She has those at her school as well. So basically, you may want to learn Spanish. Portuguese will be another language, French, just to name a few of those, and Creole. Now, I have a different reason for Creole, but dealing with family who are Creole, let's just say we know some words, but it ain't all the words that you want to know. You learn those bad words first instead of the words that you need to know. All right. So first one, study Spanish 24 minutes, 4 times a week. All right. Second one, an important one for myself because I'm going to say my family had a health scare last week, right before Christmas. So for me, it's lose 24 pounds. And just like as you get older, health is very important at any age, but as you get older, it's very important. So because of that, it tells me that I need to be eating a little more healthier than what I am doing right now. So I want to lose 24 pounds in 2024. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and be like, oh, I can't eat no chips. I can't eat a piece of cake. I can't eat those things, but I want to eat those in moderation. All right. So lose 24 pounds in 2024, which goes into the next one. It's not only lose 24 pounds in 2024, but we're going to work out 2 to 4 times a week for 24 minutes minimum. All right. So what I like to do, I like to dance, you guys, if you guys don't know. All right. So I will be doing some dancing twice a week. If you guys don't know, I'll put his link in the description box below. It's Hip Hop Fit with Michael Peely. I like to do it on YouTube, so I will be doing that twice a week. I'll go ahead and put that in the description box below. If you are interested in his YouTube channel, you could go there and dance in your own living room as well. I also like to do freeletic. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but I'll go ahead and put the link in the description box below. You don't need any equipment. You could go outside and do it, but you use your own body weight to do squats, push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, everything, a whole total body workout. All right. So I used to do this a lot when I was in South Carolina. I kind of like moved away from it when I injured my shoulder from a car accident. So I really can't do push-ups at this moment, but we do other things to substitute the push-ups. Okay. So that's another thing I want to do in 2024. All right. Now this one is super easy for me and it's cooked 2 to 4 times a week. You guys know that I love to cook. If you don't know, you've been sleeping underneath a rock. I love to cook. So with that 2 to 4 times a week, it's just basically upping it from twice a week because I think I used to cook like 2 to 3 times a week, but now I want to do more of at least more of 4 times a week, 2 to 4 times a week. All right. We will be eating in this house. All right. All right. Moving over to the next one. I want to post 24 reels to Instagram and TikTok. TikTok will be kind of like that step over because you guys know I don't really use TikTok, but I need to get on, I wouldn't say get on the platform. I am on the platform, but I actually need to be posted more frequently. All right. So 24 reels on TikTok and on Instagram. I'm also going to be filming 24 wardrobe builders. Now, I know you guys have asked if I could do these different ones. I'm already considering those, but I will film 24 wardrobe builders this year, random times of the year, okay? And in conjunction with that, I will make 24% of the ones that I do. What that looks like is 6 total. So I will be making 6 total wardrobe builders. So if I tell you a wardrobe builder, you could pretty much bet that I will probably be doing something that I told you about in a wardrobe builder. All right, 24%, which equals 6 different wardrobe builder collections that I will do this year. All right. Also, moving on from that, I want to attend 24 lives on both YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and stay in the live for a minimum 24 minutes. Okay. Now, you guys know I'm busy, but I want to not only support other Instagrammers, YouTubers, and TikTokers alike on all platforms. I want to be present in their lives at least for 24 minutes. So if you see me jump in there, you know who I am, and be like, hey, Rochelle, I'm going to be there for a minimum 24 minutes, but I may actually stay longer than that if I have nothing to do. All right. But 24 minutes is what my minimum is going to be. My maximum is forever how long I want to stay there. Okay. All right. Moving on to something else. This one is probably going to be kind of big for me. Go live 24 times on YouTube this year. And what I mean is 24 times live. I'm not saying that this going to be a live so long. It could just be anything. I might just want to share the pattern sale with you. Maybe I just want to show the patterns that I picked up. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to go live 24 times, and it's probably just going to be random. It may not be an actual time where I'm going to give you ahead of time. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'll figure it out, but I'm going to go live 24 times this year. I'm also going to choose 4 patterns to sew that ends in the number 24. What that looks like is, say for instance, Vogue 1924. I don't even know if that pattern exists, but I'm just saying I'm going to sew minimum 4 patterns that ends in the year 24. I'm probably just going to pick different brands and do it. Okay. Simplicity, McCall's, New Look, Butterick, Vogue, Berta, New Look. Okay. I don't know which ones I'm going to do. I'm just going to find something that I like. It has to be something that I know I like and will wear, and sew it together. And 4 of them have to end in the number 24. All right. That's a good one. Next one. I'm going to shout out 4 different channels that are inspiring to me every other week for 24 weeks. Now, I could do this for Man Crush Mondays, Woman Crush Wednesday, Fangirl Friday. I can do it whenever I want. However, I'm going to shout out 4 channels every other week for 24 weeks. So what that looks like is from now until Thanksgiving, I believe. I will be shouting out random channels or whatever that are so inspiring to where, you know, you will have a whole collection of different people to follow at the end of it. All right. Next one, I'm going to purchase 24 items from a small sewing business. All right. So I know that some of you guys sleep on these small business, but small businesses are small and they're trying to get their hands wet as well. But I want to purchase, you know, minimum 24 items from small business. Now, I know you guys say, well, Rochelle, is it going to be different businesses or what not? I'm just going to purchase 24 items. I'm going to try to get around to different businesses, but it's 24 items from random small businesses. All right. Next, I'm going to purchase 24 PDF patterns. Now, you guys know, like, Rochelle don't really sew with PDF patterns, but we're going to change that in 2024. And the reason why is simply because Joann's. I'll talk about that later. All right, 24 PDF patterns, all right? Next one, I'm gonna make 24 Pinterest boards. Okay, so I have seen a lot of people, I go to Pinterest, but I don't be saving to my boards. I have things saved and it's just like mainstream, like you'll be scrolling forever. So I need to organize, and you guys know I'm an organizing fool, right? And separate those into 24 different Pinterest boards, okay? Minimum. Now, if I want to do more, that's fine, but I need to get 24 Pinterest boards, okay? I'm also going to film 24 sew-alongs minimum. Now, I'm not saying after 24 I'm going to stop. I'm not saying that, but I need to film at least 24 sew-alongs this year for you guys. Now, I been asked this in a comment, would I do a video telling which of my videos are sew-alongs? No, I will not do a video, but I have a complete playlist that says sew with me or watch me sew that I can link in the description box below, and I'll also put it up on the screen so you're able to see what that looks like. If you go to my channel and hit playlist, you are able to see all the different playlists that I have. You could go ahead and click on that and it'll take you there. All right. Next one, I want to get to 2.4K Instagram followers. Okay. So that's quite a bit more people by the end of 2024, but 2.4K on Instagram. Next, TikTok, 240 followers. I don't even know how many followers I have on TikTok, but if you're looking at this, follow me on TikTok. Help me get to that 240, all right? I'll thank you as well, all right? Next one, I'm going to post 240 times to the community tab this year in 2024. I know you guys like, what? That's a lot. Actually, if you think about it, yes, it is a lot, but pattern, the sell ads for Joann's, anytime something, news alerts or whatever, 240 times is a lot, but we have 366 days this year. So let's just get through it, okay? All right, next one. I'm gonna choose 24 sewing channels to grow by 24 subscribers this year. 24 by 24 subscribers. So if you are looking to get to a certain number, whether that's 200 subscribers, 100 subscribers, 500 subscribers, this year, and you have, so let me say this, create you some milestones. And what I mean by create you some milestones, have time dates of where you want to be at certain times. So if by the end of March, you want to gain, let's just say 50 more subscribers, have some type of milestones on how you're going to get there. Now, I'm just going to say, don't rely on someone else to help you get there. You need to have structure on how you're going to get there yourself, and then other individuals can help you. Okay. So make sure you do a lot of the work yourself and then advocate other people to help you. All right. But that's what I'm going to do, is choose 24 random sewing channels to grow by 24 subscribers. You guys know I will do a call of action, randomly. And it's basically because I see something in that individuals that I feel that many of you may be sleeping on. So I'm going to highlight them. All right. All right. Next one. I'm going to post every day on week 24 of the year 2024, which equates to Juneteenth week. Now, listen, you guys, when I said this, I did not know that that was the week of Juneteenth, okay? But I will be posting every day during Juneteenth week. That's from June 10th to June 16th. I will be posting every day for 7 days during that week, because that is week 24 that highlights week 24 in 2024. All right. Now, also, a couple of other things that I'm going to say and then close out this video. I'm going to plan and attend 24 outings or events this year anywhere, but cannot use the same place more than once. So Disney does not count. And what I mean by Disney does not count, I go to Disney quite often because, one, I have little children, two, I have an annual pass. So with that being said, Disney, I I could go to Disney 24 times, but that only counts as one. I have to attend 24 outings, okay? And what that means is Chicago Frocktails would be one. If I was attending to a sorority retreat, that would be number 2. South Florida Frocktail, Atlanta Frocktail, Arizona Frocktail, DC Frocktail, New York Frocktail. That's 7 right there. But I need to attend 24 outings or events that's going to be happening in 2024. All right? Well, that is everything that I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And if this video was entertaining, fun, and inspiring, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. Also, smash that notification bell so you are notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video. And as always, keep sewing.
Just give me a bag, I'll make you a million, I promise I'll do it myself. I'm setting the bar so high, you can't even reach over the shelf.